Hi, you're watching Kolsky Drones, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the Happy Model Mantis 85 ready to fly package. In my opinion, the best beginner FPV drone.
Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to have a quick look at the Happy Model Mantis 85 ready to fly package. So for your money you get the quad, 400 and is it 450 milliamp hour battery, the FlySky i6 transmitter, and no charger. You don't get a charger in the box. I paid 92 quid for it from Banggood with a coupon code. I think it should have been 104, and that was including 4 to 9 day delivery. It came in about 6 days. This really is a great budget FPV learning drone. This can take a kicking. I don't know how many times I've crashed this now. I've crashed it quite hard as well. I've hit trees with it. I've not even changed the prop. I've bent them back into shape where I've done some damage to them. That is about all it's ever had to do. So let's have a quick look at it. So it comes with the i6 already bound, and it is really already bound. So I have connected it to Betaflight, but I've done absolutely nothing with it. This is how it comes in the box. The arms all set up. You've got horizon, angle, air. Out of the box. No messing around. Which is fantastic. You don't have to put it on Betaflight, you can just fly it. The only thing that I have put on Betaflight, sorry, I altered the OSD because I got it to the way I wanted it to look on my goggles. So yes, it does come with OSD. It doesn't come with batteries for the transmitter, so the only thing you've got to supply them as well. But it's a fully functioning transmitter. You can use it on anything else that works on the FS protocol. And if you've ever seen one of these transmitters, they're actually alright. I adjusted a bit sloppy on the stick, so I adjusted my tension. The only thing I've done to it. I think they're great for the money. I don't think you can beat it, really. And this is one of the nicest little FPV quads on the market. It's really, really, really nippy on a 2S battery. However, if you're flying in angle mode and you're learning to fly, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic learning quad for FPV. I've been flying quads for quite a while, but it's only recently that I've got into FPV, to be honest with you. I've been more into camera drones over the last couple of years. I still do love my camera drones, but I've now got back into these again. So that's why I bought a few recently. So as you can see, it's got aluminium construction here on your carbon frame. It's nice and strong. The camera is the only mount that I don't think is great. If you look at the camera mount, it's not the best in the world. Look, you can flex it, and to adjust it, to adjust your angle, there's a screw here. The only way to get to that screw there is to remove that pillar. So you have to take the pillar off, put the screw, turn the screw. It won't catch on here properly, so you have to get some pliers on the other side and hope you can get it in the right position. After about 4 or 5 attempts, this is where I've got it to, and this is how I like it to be set. It's the only negative thing I've got to say about the whole thing, to be honest. Build quality is okay. It comes with your receiver. Here, this is your receiver. All this I've done is put some, I put some shrink cable on there just to make it a bit more solid because it was a bit floppy, and to make sure it can't go up into the props. And I put a rubber band here to hold this out of the way because this just come up the side and you can get into the thing. The rubber bands were in the box, believe it or not. You got your micro USB connector there to connect it to Betaflight, so you can adjust your settings. You can also, I was going to mess mine about, and I still might, because I like angle at the top position. It's got horizon at the top of switch, but I can live with that, to be honest with you, without messing around with it. The PIDs out of the box are very good. It's extremely stable. It's a lovely little flyer, and it does get a shift on. But it's really, really nice for flying. The camera, considering it's a CMOS, and it probably isn't the best quality CMOS in the world, is actually quite good. The on-screen display is Betaflight's on-screen display, so it's really good. See that as a whip antenna rather than the mushroom type antennas, which have been fitted with to just break far too easily. You've got your buzzer on your back, your lost warning buzzer, so if I flick the transmitter off, there you go. So when you lose it, and you will, you can easily find it again. I'll just unplug it for now. It really, and it does, it's small, you lose it quite easily, but with the buzzer I think it's fantastic. The buzzer is loud, and you can hear it in a field. Obviously the size of how far away it is, but this is something this small, you're not flying stupidly far away from yourself anyway. It's extremely responsive. If you're a learner, it's great that the fact it will actually stop on a sixpence virtually, so if you're getting in trouble, to let go of the sticks if you're in angle mode and you'll be fine. If you're in horizon mode, similarly, if you're in air mode, good luck. Air mode's a bit more tricky, obviously you won't be flying in air mode. I recommend this as a beginner's quad, as a beginner FPV quad, for the simple fact is, it does what it says in the box. It comes with everything. You can buy it, I think it's 70 quid or 72 quid, with a non-bind and fly with a bind and fly version, so you can run an FR Sky, Fly Sky, DSM2, DSMX. But if you're new to this and you're getting into it, this is the ultimate package. I've got loads of transmitters, and possibly I would have been better doing it other thing, but I've never had a Fly Sky, so I wanted to test the Fly Sky out and give it a go, because I'm very much Tyrannus, so I just wanted to give it a go with this, and I am pleasantly surprised how nice this is. I've took it in bits to adjust the tension to my sticks. It's actually well put together inside as well. There is something you can do to change it to 10 channels, I believe. I haven't messed with it, but I've seen some video. I think Andy's done one. Andy RC, if you've ever not watched Andy's channel, subscribe to it. It's fantastic. So he does some really good videos, and he's done a video where he changes this to 10 channel. It's something you just do with the buttons. So value for money, fantastic. You can, if you get into the hobby, a lot of these models, these size models, you can choose when you buy them if you want the bind and fly version with Fly Sky. So if you wanted to buy another quad, say a 110 size, you can buy it already to bind to your Fly Sky. So you only need the one transmitter. So that's why I'd recommend this setup. For the money, you can't go wrong. If you get into FPV, you just need a cheap set of goggles. I've done a review of the Eachine EV100s. I think they're great for the money. Pick them up for 80 quid. So if you had this total of this and the goggles, you're probably looking at 180 quid, 175 quid. And you've got FPV. And you'll realise just how much fun it is. If you've ever flown a quad before, you'll know that's fun. If you fly in FPV, you'll realise, times that by 10 and you'll get some kind of idea what it feels like. So, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic day.